It's the final weekend of the Ontario season, the McCormick Cup Final. On tap, the Giant coach, Bruce Gage and his Balmy Beach squad. They took down the second-place Irish Canadians last week. This week, it's the Crusaders waiting for them. The Crew won both regular season contests, but this is a final, so anything can happen. There's beach skipper Scott Dunham taking his mates onto the Fletcher pitch. 1,800 on hand for this game.
So he just plagiarized it.
Ryan Morrison leading his team out.
Do you think he's...
But he passed through Calgary, like, say, last Christmas.
Referee John Smith gets Simon Louders to start the game.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try to do 20 hours, but it was kind of... I can do like 10 to 12.
Crew with the first chance. Morrison lines it up, but pushes it to the left from 40.
Check out all those jerseys.
The 5th minute. Crew pressing hard. Fly half Christian Evans finds the gap he's looking for. Drops across for the try. Here's a look at the replay, courtesy of Rogers TV. Brendan Traynor just a bit late to stop the surging Evans. Here's Morrison with the conversion attempt. Clank off the left upright. 5-0 Crew. Rogers gets the beach on the board a few minutes later, courtesy of an Oakville offside. Robo kicker looking for his tee. There's G. Gage. She finds it. Hands off to Steve Scott. Out to Rogers just in time. He is money from 30. Beach fans loving it. 5-3 Crusaders. But Oakville comes charging back. A ruck at the 5-meter line. Evans calling a set play. Here comes John Goldie, the fullback, on the delay. Clean heels for the score. Take a second look. No one sees him coming. Crew coach Jim Delaney liking what he's seeing early. Morrison is good with the conversion. Seems Crew are in control at 12-3 after 10 minutes. Don't ever write the beach off. Here's a great run by fullback Jesse Hankenhalf. Down the left touchline, back inside. Hayden Gage finishes it with a big try.
Flips it back in. He was clearly inbounds. And Hankenhalf comes in and a great play. So
Rogers can't manage the kick. Off to the right. 12-8 to the Crew. Another Crew offside gives Rogers a sitter, pulling the beach to within 1. Unbelievably, 2 minutes later, another Crew offside. Rogers to put his team into the lead. There's no stopping this guy. 14-12 for the beach now. Morrison with his second shot at goal. This one to put Oakville back in the lead. He can't find the sweet spot. Still 14-12. The Beach respond a minute later with a big run up the middle. It's Hayden Gage again. He pumps it for 40 meters and a big finish.
Finally gets it out to, still can't see his number, but a great run. Looks like number 12 actually for Beach, and that would be Nathan Hal Martin. You call
the Crew not believing this turn of events. Rogers curls the tough conversion around. 21-12 heading into the break.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Here's Bruce Gage encouraging his men. Ryan Morrison telling his crewmates not to panic. Now, second half action. Crew, guess what? Offside again. But Rogers misses. Still 21-12. Now look at this passage of play. Starts with a great throw from Harry Chung. Ian Dan with the grab. Morrison collects it, draws the defense. Boom, back to the outside with Chung, who nearly breaks it. Desperate beach tackling stops the threat, but now both teams losing their head after the whistle. On the replay, here is Kyle Nichols using Ian Dan as a step stool. The beach back lucky not to get a red card. Instead it is Dan and Nichols getting a yellow each, 10 minutes to cool down. Losing a back is more devastating for the beach, the crew making them pay the ultimate price. Here is Goldie with a big break. He feeds back inside to wing Craig Jamke. Crew still in this in a big way.
Right out to you see Goldie coming in once again. He's been doing all game. A great play by Goldie. And just as he's about to get hit, he flips it out to Jamke, who goes in untouched, in right between them.
Morrison adds the conversion. Just 2 points separating the teams now. 21-19 to Balmy Beach. Simon Rogers breaking up another crew threat. Nichols wants back in this game. He gets his wish. 10 minutes left. The beach pushing hard. They nearly get across, but a low pass ends the threat. John Smith spots a crew offside, however. Rogers is automatic from 10 meters, 24-19. Still not a lock for the beach. A try from the crew would tie it. There's Barb's Marco Di Girolamo retrieving a ball into touch. Hey Marco, don't forget to give it back. Rogers slams the door on this game. Calling to Miller for the drop goal. Smith says it's good. Now a 2-score lead. The beach fans know this one is almost over. There is the whistle. Balmy Beach, 2005 McCormick Cup champs. Delaney addressing his team. Sam Miller congratulates Bruce Gage. Scott Dunham getting all the hardware from ORU President Mike Williams. Here's the one he really wants, the big cup. Here is some reaction.
Our scrummaging hurt us a little bit in the first half. Just a much bigger pack. Although we were dug in, we were just sliding back. Tried to bring in some veteran guys in the second half to help shore that up. I don't know what to say. We just seem to be able to do what it takes to win the big games, and we did it again this year. And it's as sweet as ever.
No, believe it or not, we've always believed that the season was building towards this, and the Cup's our ultimate goal. It always has been. And when we played these guys in the Irish during the season, we were developing players, guys like 17, 18 years old, and then this is when we really, push it for the end.
All right. Yeah, well, I think we had a great line out and a great platform for it, and Miller's from half gave me a great pass and gave me a lot of time just to be able to set up, look where I was kicking, and lucky enough I got it through the post.
In some ways, yeah, it was a little more open than I expected, but I thought both teams tried to play an expansive game. Both teams had lots of opportunities. It's probably one of the better McCormick Cup games I've witnessed in the last little while. So very pleased with the game, as a game of rugby.
And what about Gage's reaction to his son getting the Man of the Match award for his 2 tries?
No, that just means that we're near the end of it. That's all that means.
Don't forget to check Canadian Rugby News for all your latest rugby news, both locally and internationally, including extensive coverage of the Autumn Tour de France in Romania. Check out our North American Rugby Radio Report podcast with USA editor Brian Lowe and myself twice a week. Use our built-in player or download for your own MP3 player. I'm Canadian Rugby News editor Doug Cross. Thanks for watching. Talk to you again.